Okay, we're going to Arizona. So hooked up with the guys at highticket.com, Liam and Vince. Happened to pretty much that I was the oldest guy there. I got a kind of a hint, but after I picked up Misha and talked to him on the ride over there, I was like, yeah, I think I'm probably one of the oldest guys there. I'm 41 this year. Most of those guys were in their 20s. I think there was only one other guy that was actually in his 30s, so.
This guy.
What's up?
What's up, man?
It's really cool, honestly, to think about how times are changing, and you can start as young as you want to in regards to growing a business, starting a business, getting your feet out there on what it is that you want to accomplish, and not taking the traditional route, i.e. go to college, get a degree, like all that stuff. There was guys in this group that were former military. There were guys in this group who didn't have a secondary education past high school, and they were doing quite well for themselves. So it was really interesting to, number one, see this from an older dynamic and where like the young wave of quote unquote entrepreneurs is coming. But also I felt a little bit uncomfortable in the beginning, if I'm being completely transparent. I'm very introverted. I keep to myself. I'm very private, and it almost reminded me of a frat party slightly. So I really was kind of just like a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious, trying to get around like in the room, but
Well, you didn't know if it was gonna be 5 or 6?
No, I just didn't know if, like, how'd you guys sleep?
Horrible.
I slept like shit, yeah. My little couch was nothing. I was like, whatever.
absolutely love guns.
Broke a club.
One of the dudes last night broke one. I forget who it was, like one of their setters or closer.
Because he was just gripping it and ripping it and just hit the ground.
The head flew off. I don't know what happened.
And the final night, had a great dinner with the STK. Wasn't able to hang out as much as I wanted to. I had to get back to Oklahoma City for a funeral. That was actually interesting too as well, because I ended up missing my flight. I remember I was gonna, I told the Uber, I said, dude, if you could get me there in 20 minutes, I will like tip you so good. And he hustled his butt off. I actually had the wrong term. There was actually 2 terminals for my airline, and I ended up going to the wrong terminal, so I ended up missing my flight. Had to catch the next one, stayed the night in Houston, and then made it back to Oklahoma City the next day. But overall, really quick trip. I planned on staying there like 3 days. It ended up being not even 2. Whenever you put yourself out there, outside of your comfort zone, maybe it's going to a new city, maybe it's joining a new group, maybe it's getting out there, maybe it's whatever. When you're out there and you're investing in yourself and you're taking risks and you're stepping outside your comfort zone, you may not see a direct impact immediately, but it's very interesting to see how it can trickle effect positively in your life later down the line. 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degrees from that particular event. Maybe it's somebody that you meet. Maybe it's, you know, one of the speakers, maybe it's one thing that you heard. But you never know when that's going to be. And if you never put yourself in a position to meet somebody like that, to be around people like that, to at least give yourself an opportunity for that to happen, you're going to be repeating the same old cycle. And for some of you guys and gals, like, if you're still stuck in that same old cycle, it's like you have the control. It's like there are people out there, there are groups out there that think like you do. Sometimes your immediate circle, your family members, your friends at home, things like that. You need to get outside of your 10-mile radius, 20-mile radius, 25-mile radius. Get outside of your city, get outside of your town. Like it's 2024. You don't have to do this alone.